Man, what is good, everybody? This is your boy Chosen Banks, and welcome back to the channel. For all my new viewers, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because we tee up all day. You know what I'm saying? We have the best reviews on all type of creatures. This is what we do here. If you are an old viewer and you never subscribed, come on, man, what are you doing? Join the family. Let's grow. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So today we back with another reaction video though. So I'm reviewing my dog daddy. My dog daddy. You get it? But so far my boy putting in work. He dropping content. Because content is king, man. He's dropping content. But not only that, but his content is working. His strategy is working. He's getting that money. He's getting that. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but you paying for quality too, because he's actually training these people dogs, and I'm actually impressed with his technique. Like I say, I ain't really see this technique done before. You probably have done it. Somebody else probably have done it. But I never seen it done before, so I'm impressed. You get what I'm saying? So today we finna watch him. He says that he finna put a Pitbull under control in one training session. An aggressive pit bull. Come on now, you know a pit bull. I don't think it's possible, but you know what I'm saying? We finna see. Look at that little boy.
Hey, buddy.
Leave it, Rosie.
Hello.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The dog is aggressive. I don't really see. I see a little cuddle bear. You know what I'm saying? I see a little teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't no big dog. But I see what he talking about, aggressive. But I ain't know. That's a little puppy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but let's see what he does though.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. This is Rosie. He is 4. Going on with...
Oh no.
Okay.
That boy got a little bite to him. I ain't gonna lie. That boy got a little bite to him, but you could tell he a little puppy. Like he a little teddy bear. Look at his tail. Come on now. Tucked beneath. You know what I'm saying? That's not aggression, bro. That's fear. But like I said, those scared dogs are also dangerous too.
Very close to his collar.
Okay.
You're gonna pass me this side,
Okay.
but don't let go yet. Go
right.
a little bit closer.
Oh, but if you peep though, his tail is waggling. Waggling, is that a word? But yeah, his tail is waggling. That's what I'm gonna use. I don't know if it's a word or not. It's waggling. So it tells me two things. At first, his tail was tucked, so it tells me that he was afraid. But now his tail is waggling. So I don't think he's, like I said, aggressive. I think he's very playful now, the fact that his tail is waggling. Because most aggressive dogs that's really gonna like bite you up, their tails don't go like this. Their tails go like this. It be like they locked on you, eye to eye, like wherever you go, they on you. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting out they vision. You know what I'm saying? They locked on you. So look how fast his tail is waggling. So you know what I'm saying? That's this look.
A little bit closer,
Yeah.
Got it.
And a little, even more. Like we can put him
right
down.
here.
Like let his paw go down.
Go down, boop.
Yeah. Okay, now you can let him go.
Okay.
Let him go fast. Because so right now, he's basically used to doing what he does with the aggression.
Yes.
And even when I took over at first, he wasn't realizing that he has to stop. That's why I had to be firmer the first time.
Right.
To get him under control. Hey, sit. Then once he starts to realize that he has to respect me, I can start to lower on the pressure and go more with just like commands. Hey, sit. Good.
Here's one thing you need to do before you start your holiday shopping.
Oh,
Don't
man,
spend another
killing
dime
us
on
with these
Amazon
ads
until you
right
watch
now,
this
man.
first.
Watch this. I can show you.
I'm trying to put him in a position.
Go ahead and get that bag, though. Go ahead and get that bag. But as you can see, though, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, that dog is a little puppy, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people misunderstand dogs. Like, immediately I knew that dog wasn't really on none. You know what I'm saying? Look, dog already under control. Under like a minute. Come on. Come on, I think he need a challenge. But my dog stayed dripping though. My dog stayed dripping in Gucci. Okay, look, it ain't nothing to him. He knew that he wasn't gonna come to nothing. I'm saying he wasn't gonna get nothing serious, so he dripped down in Gucci.
Where he will take my instructions.
Okay.
So then I can show you how to give him instructions.
Got it.
So when another person approaches us right now, I have to be telling him what to do in that situation.
Right.
To make him feel more comfortable. Sit. Good. I see you have a prong collar on him
Yes.
already. How long have you been
Since
that?
I've had him.
Right now, his intentions are really good. I'm paying attention to his body language. So even though it's like very little signals of anything, he's almost like, you know, he doesn't give a lot of body language for us to read, but what he is giving me is pretty calm. Like he's kind of like completely respecting what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm surprised.
Because basically what we're going to start doing is I want to get him used to following my instructions in general, besides the aggression. Just we want to make sure that he's walking properly, he sits when I tell him, he stops when I stop, all those things. Creating structure. Structure is something that I do for all dogs because it helps prevent aggression, reactivity.
All right. So watching this video, I kind of had like a question in mind. Like these type of dogs, right? You know what I'm saying? Like micro bullies and pocket bullies, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of breed this dog really is. He look like he's mixed with something. I don't think he's a purebred pit bull, but I might be wrong. But most of these dogs, like the aggression usually be bred out, you know what I'm saying? So the temperament is kind of like manageable. So I'm trying to figure out, like, did she get this dog as a pet, or did she get this dog when it was already a decent age? Because I don't see how this dog end up being the way it ended up being. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not blaming the owner because I don't know her story. But this dog doesn't look like, with the proper training, I don't think this dog would really take that long to train. It looks like he looks like he need loving, you know what I'm saying, outside time, interaction. And I think they'll do, you know what I'm saying? Look well fed, so good job on her for feeding her the dog very good. But I think, I just think she doesn't know what she's doing, or she, you know what I'm saying, not really had nobody teaching her, so I'm assuming that's why she went to him. But she could have really done it at home. You know what I'm saying? This dog is not much.
Fear out of confusion because they don't know what else to do. They don't know an alternative. Tell him, no, leave it. Come. Sit. Good boy. The more we get him under control, the more we can push him to get closer and closer and closer until he loses the fear of people.
Got it.
Because right now, he sees people as a big threat to him, and so he's always on guard when he sees them. So let's say right now he's just sitting here and someone just comes running right towards his face. I have to tell him, no, leave it, come on. So I gave him a way out really fast without panicking. You don't want to panic, because if you're like, oh no, and you panic, then he gets more scared of people. You made that situation scary.
Got it.
So it's really important that instead I just calmly tell him, no, leave it, come, yes, and then I release the pressure because he responded. Come. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Aww. Come.
You know, I find it kind of dope that he's like training the dog outside, because with all the distraction going on, I'm surprised that the dog is actually cooperating.
So now he started to actually look at me there for directions.
Right.
And the reason he's going to do that, and he's going to do the same thing with you too all the time, is because watch how every movement that he's making is controlled by me.
Right.
See, I want him to come to the right, I reinforce it. I want him to stop, I reinforce it. I want him to sit, I reinforce it. And then I'm also releasing the tension when he responds. So I noticed one thing with you, there was a lot of tension.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm actually releasing it because he's responding. And I'm only applying pressure when I need to. So let's say I go to walk this way and he pulls towards you, or he goes too fast, then there's pressure because I want him to come this way. Come. Pressure, pressure. And then he gives in, I release that pressure.
Right.
Good. Sit. Yes. Good.
Do you recommend I have him on a muzzle even just for walking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know, the reason for that is because, you probably know, people can show up at any time. It can be in a corner like this, or a little kid goes up to him. You may not even be paying attention. All it takes is one little mistake, and then he's gonna bite someone. The muzzle does add a little bit of like a distraction at first, just because if he's not used to having it on all the time. But there's a
I don't know, like, what's y'all opinion on muzzles? Like, honestly, I don't say that. I don't like owners who put muzzles on their dog, especially if you raise that dog as a puppy. Your dog shouldn't need a muzzle, you know what I'm saying? Unless your dog is a guard dog or a protection dog, then I understand. But if that's your pet, I don't think your pet should ever need a muzzle, because I feel like, I don't know, like, what's y'all thought on a muzzle? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got anything you want to say about it, just drop it down in the comment, you know what I'm saying, section, and tell me your thought.
A couple things. One, he's gonna warm up to the muzzle more, so he's not gonna be so bothered with it. And then two, you don't have to have the muzzle on forever.
Got it.
I think, you know, you start to push him, you start to see progress, then you can go ahead and start moving on from the muzzle. And then also because it gives a little bit more confidence, like to put, because I want to teach you today.
Exactly. Like, I'm so happy that he said that. Like, eventually you want to move away from the muzzle, because most people would just, oh, okay, we're going outside, let me put the muzzle on my dog so I won't have to deal with the consequences. And no, that's just you being a bad dog owner, you know what I'm saying? You're just looking for the easy way out. So if you put a muzzle on your dog, it should be only for like a certain amount of time, and then you should remove it quickly. Because when you put a muzzle on a dog, you make the dog feel like it's dangerous, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the dog is like timid right now. The dog, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the dog is aggressive. No dog is really aggressive. I'm saying no dog is really bad. It's bad owners, you know what I'm saying? A dog is gonna react and act like a dog should. It's on you to train the dog to be the dog that you feel like it should be. But always keep in mind that the moment that you stop training your dog, which you should never stop training your dog, the moment you stop training your dog goes back to its old habits, and which is what they was born to do. So muzzle to me is a no-no, but tell me what you think though.
Yes, to actually push him more. Like, we're not going to just take him for a walk. We're actually going to get him really close to people over here.
Okay. I'm realizing as we've been walking around, I'm constant pressure.
Yeah.
You know, taut, leash.
There's a couple different things with the pressure, okay? So if you just, the way you had him before, it's like this.
Yes.
So this, I call it random tension, random pressure, which just confuses the dog. It's random. He does not know what this means other than he gets nervous because there's tension on him. A controlled pressure, which is the other type of pressure, is what I was doing before. When I'm passing by people, I'm gonna tell him what to do. Come, and I'm doing this. Let's go. So this here, he understands that I'm just keeping him in check.
Right.
When you do full tension like this, it's gonna always be random tension. That does not mean anything to him.
Got it.
Because they're just holding there. But when I do this, he knows I'm telling him to move forward and I'm trying to reinforce something.
Okay.
Now, that's just to get him under control and keep him under control, because you're keeping his mind on you, right?
Right.
Like I say, good dog, good dog, good dog. The fact that he's training the dog out in public, the dog is actually under control. So I guess he did get the Pitbull under control.
Once he settles down and he's good, then I release all the tension, because I want to create this idea that right there, if he's like this and he's not lunging towards anyone, we reward him by giving him more freedom, like that.
So less pressure or no pressure if he's doing the right thing.
If he's doing really good, like he's really starting to ignore people, you release the tension.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm doing this and then someone starts to come and he starts to fixate on them, I'm going to go right back to, no, leave it like this.
So I really need to, like, it's all about him when I'm out and about.
That's something that I always tell all my clients. Consider him a dog in progress.
Got it.
So you don't go to get coffee or talk on the phone and forget about him.
Right.
Because literally every time a dog or a person approaches you, he depends on you to teach him how to deal with that.
Right.
Over time, it becomes a lot better. He's going to start to slow down a lot. But in the beginning, especially,
Right.
It's all on you. Because the moment that you stop reinforcing it, he's gonna go back to doing that again.
One day we were on a bike path, and again, this was the first time, and then my cousin was the second time, but a family was riding by on their bikes. I didn't pick up on his stress signals, and we were walking, and he literally beelined for the kid. I tripped, and it was just a mess.
The pulling, that's what you want to do. You go here and actually pull him back whenever he pulls. So you drop up on the leash and then release.
Okay.
You want to be careful to not be doing this here.
Like, the way I'm looking at this video, it looks like he's doing too much with the leash. But, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of people probably be like, no, why is he doing that to the dog way? You know what I'm saying? He has to teach the owner the proper way of doing things, and you know what I'm saying, the dog is probably be like under distress right now with the training and trying to understand what he's supposed to be doing, because all this is new. But I don't think he's abusing the dog or doing too much to the dog. I think he's just, you know what I'm saying, teaching the owner the do's and the don'ts, so she'll know what to do and what not to do in the future.
Got it. Tension, which is probably what I do.
Because he's going to have tension on all the time. It's going to make him more tense, number one, and number two, he's going to pull more.
Okay.
But if you start to redirect with the pressure like this, and then I call this like throwing the responsibility onto him.
Right.
Because now, as long as he doesn't pull, there's no more tension. Come.
Got it.
And then if he pulls, I go back with the same thing.
Okay.
So trying to create this loose leash.
Got it. Loose leash, all right.
Yeah. Because it's also, again, it's reinforcing that you reinforce every command, so that.
And he pulls a lot too.
Right. That's why we do this right here.
Okay.
And you're gonna see it's like he's starting to slow down, but it's gonna be a lot of repetition at first.
Okay.
Every time he thinks about pulling, I go there and do this.
Okay.
Then we're creating the loose leash.
Got it.
Perfect. It's time for him to stop. So he stopped without me having to do anything.
Got it.
The moment that I stop doing this, he's gonna go to pulling again. Hey, come on.
So if he focuses on someone, then I'm
instead of when he focuses on someone, instead of you just pulling and pulling and pulling, you're actually gonna come do this.
Okay.
Spinning him around. It makes it a lot easier. Come.
Like, so the thing he said about pulling, right? So where I'm from, like in the neighborhood I'm from, it looks like mad aggressive and badass when you have a Pitbull, you know what I'm saying? 70 pounds, 100-some pounds, pulling you on the streets, and it look all muscular and stuff like that. It look aggressive, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like most people outside of their environment took it to be as a style type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? They took it and they ran with it without understanding why these people do these type of stuff. Like the people where I'm from in like the hood area, they do it because they want you to know that, okay, you come F with me, this dog is gonna F you up. You know what I'm saying? Though many people is not in the hood, we're not really raising our dog to just be pets. We're raising our dogs to be killers and protectors and guard dogs and guarding our property. And you know what I'm saying? I never really raised my dog to be a guard dog because I have a child. So I wouldn't raise my dog to be a guard dog or a protection dog because I don't feel like in the neighborhood I'm living in we need it. Because my child is very young. I don't want my child to do anything where what I'm saying, something may happen. But I do trust my dog around my kid. But the dog pulling the owner looks very badass on, I'm saying, in the hood area part, and not just the hood. I can say many people got it and took it and ran with it, and without understanding why some people did it. So now they have these dogs, and it'd be crazy. I'd be watching these people with these small dogs, having these small dogs pull them, and I'd be like, that's not impressive at all. You know what I'm saying? Even when you have a big dog, you know what I'm saying, it's not impressive at all to have a dog pull you. What's very impressive is when you have a big dog and you have control over that dog. That's very impressive, you know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to scare people, you know what I'm saying, trying to show that you got a big dog, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not joking you. Kudos for you, you know what I'm saying? But always have control over your dog, though, you know what I'm saying? I respect that more, but it's not about me. It's about you. But always ensure that your dog is safe to be around, because you never know if you have kids or whatever, this, that, and the third. But pulling up the leash is very common amongst dogs, and it doesn't take a lot of training to remove that habit. So like I said, though, hopefully she gets some good training from this guy here, Dog Daddy. And I gotta stop calling him Dog Daddy. It's just like I gotta learn his name, because that's just not the vibe. But yeah, hopefully she learns something from him, and she'll change his dog. She'll change this dog life, because this dog is very timid. This dog is very scared. Like I said, this dog is a house dog. This dog is not no aggressive dog, no show dog, or nothing like that. It's aggressive. It's a house dog. It's a cuddle dog.
Right there. Come. Just keep giving him instructions to do something else.
Okay.
You know, teach him to navigate passing by people without having to be so worried about people.
Okay.
The moment that you stop doing that, his focus goes all on this person approaching him, and then he becomes nervous. So see there's someone coming. Come. Good boy. Come. So right there, I rotated right around that person, but I didn't let him focus on them, you know?
Got it.
Come. Pay attention to his body language. He's responding to us.
Yeah.
So you gotta take advantage of that, because when a dog is giving you the improvement, you wanna acknowledge that and give him a little more freedom. This means if you're even though he's like not being aggressive or having any bad intentions, and you're nervous, you're gonna make him more nervous.
Got it.
So he's not gonna be stable.
Got it.
But instead, we're gonna
like
treat him like a normal dog. You see, I made him wait because people are crossing in front of him, like I would do with any dog.
that was amazing, because he's.
As soon as the path opened, even though there's still people going in and out, he's gonna go right by them here. Let's go. Good boy.
You might be asking yourself, can you actually create high-quality live streams for free?
For home.
They killing us with these ads, man. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just playing. His ass is not really like that. I'm saying moderate ass, but yeah, man. Like, come in what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 minutes left in this video, but so far the training is very basic. I'm pretty sure he have an advanced training course, but this dog, come on, man, just give this dog a chance. This dog is not. I don't think this dog need training at all. This dog need love and attention.
Work, what I'm gonna tell you, you don't stay like in a position like this. You actually keep him moving a lot, because it makes it so much easier. Which is basically the same concept that I have already told you, because every time someone approaches you, you have to get him to move anyways. But if I stay here hanging out and then people just start to get closer to him,
it'll allow him to build the stress.
Exactly, because he sees people as a threat, and I imagine that building up, like, oh, they're getting closer and closer and closer. He does not know how to get out of that situation.
Got it.
Right now, you're in the process of teaching him, because see, what I show him is all he needs to just move around a little bit, and then it goes away. Like, and people can go by. But he doesn't know that yet, and also you're breaking a habit of years of doing this, you know. So now he needs to know a new way, and you have to break the habit. You have to be really consistent until it changes.
I mean, it's such a world of difference from how I am, you know, already. Obviously, the structure and correction is.
All right, so you guys, I'm gonna just leave it here because it's like 2 more minutes left in the video. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be talking and just repeating basically the same thing over and over. It's like I can see that, and I'm saying it ain't really nothing much you can tell her, because it's very basic. This dog is a very beautiful dog. I see this dog has a healthy weight on him. This dog is just nervous and scared, and like most dogs, I'm saying, I don't think she have too much on her hand. I just feel like she just need to take baby steps. You know what I'm saying? They said it been over a year, so I'm guessing that, I don't know if she got the dog as a puppy or she got the dog from a friend, but she just need to take baby steps. Public interactions, park time, walk time, take the muzzle off sometime. Come on, like 75% of the time, take the muzzle off. Let the dog interact with people, and then when the dog become better, allow people to pet. I want to suggest you to allow people to pet him now, but as he continue getting better, allow him to be petted, so he'll learn that he can trust people. But thanks for watching this video. Like I said, for everybody who haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you stayed this long into the video, I really appreciate it. I gotta learn how to talk, y'all. I really appreciate you guys for staying this long. All right, you guys have a great day.